Dad tip number 80. Please don't pirate games. I managed to read one dad tip, yay! I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint, Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Dad tip 46, do it once, do it right. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spent the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. That's a good test of relationship between two people. Like building one of these IKEA furnitures, you really gotta have patience and good communication skills in order to pull that off. So, you're excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. This is a great dad pun, so I'm gonna choose this. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. Oh, that's such a sweet thing to say. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said it. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Wow, this place looks nice. Okay. What a nice little patio and these small lamps, and the grill looks like it's full of things. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, I'm so glad you 2 are here. You brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Whoa. Chris and Chris. This is awkward. Great. Namesake? How do you say it when you share the same first name? There is a term for that, I'm sure. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Wow, they're so religious. Christian and Christy.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm assuming they have like some sort of weird color code in their clothes. They all need to wear same shades. They all need to wear same colors. They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah, their facial expressions are precisely similar.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, shit! Damn! What? What the heck? Okay. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh.
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Oh boy. What an awkward moment. Joseph pecks her on her cheek. She smiles. Oh, okay. Oh, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Oh.
What? You'll have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Chris and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Wow, so... okay. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. What the heck? So, Joseph is trying to maintain some sort of... how do you say this in English? Some sort of pretense is not the right word here, but some sort of image of him having this beautiful White House and many happy children and happy marriage, but it seems like whatever the heck is going on with Mary is not... it's leaking out. Whatever problems she's facing, it's leaking out even in a situation like this. It's interesting, that reveals something about their dynamic, but I'm not sure what the heck is going on. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you too enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Fair point. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Pleasantries. Dad. I mean, when I say as a player party, in my case, in real life, it is something that has to do with, I don't know, warm blankets and good books and games and dogs and warm cups of tea and hot chocolate and yeah, that's my idea of a good time. They're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Harsh, but I still appreciate their the way how these two are communicating. But usually this kind of conversation could be something that could be turned around, that there is a teenager who doesn't want to socialize and a parent who is telling them that, go ahead, you can do this, make a friend, and the teenager is like, no. But in this case, it's Amanda cheering Chris on or being supportive towards Chris. They're sweet. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Yeah, Matt. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Death, Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? They're all here, oh no. Hey, I know Greg. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian, talk to Matt, Hugo and Greg, talk to Joseph and Damien. Burger time. I think Chris would choose burger time, but since Amanda told us to make friends, so let's talk with... I'm gonna talk with Joseph and Damien because I'm curious to know more about them both. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from the Death, Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Chris, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Death, Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Death, Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such a way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Death, Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Oh my goodness. bats are cool though. They are. I mean, I love watching those videos where there are bats who are eating bananas. That's the best thing ever. Oh, Kitty. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also liked The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Bloodmarch. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. That's so weird and unsettling. Christian and Christine slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I may have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Grish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Give it a rest.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Yeah.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me the favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Chris yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine? What? Lucian Bulls pack some rubber bracelets revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Ah.
What?
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! His face. I appreciate that. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.